So I'm driving in a car, but I also felt like my post deserved a part two. So when I say that they they try to convince you that you need help, and even when you're a person that don't really ask people for help, they will wait until it's an opportunity for them to help you so they can seem like they are your rescuers. And the ones that are very arrogant will, or the people, because I actually ended up running into two I want to say psychopaths or narcissists at the same damn time, like Future. Look, so one of them one of them wasn't really trying to control women as far as get them on a compound and uh control them that way on some Jim Jones shit. One was just trying to control women, so-called being a player or living a polygamous life, but it really wasn't polygamy. I had already lived a polygamous life before, or lived that kind of lifestyle before, and I learned that a lot of people aren't emotionally mature enough to live that lifestyle. So that didn't work out for me. Plus, the one that wanted the polygamous lifestyle had the nerve to get mad at me one day and was like, oh, you don't know who you are. You don't know, because they try to convince you that you are so unsure of who you are and what your life purpose is on this earth. And we were arguing back and forth, and it should have been my red flag to know that he was going to try to come back at me to break me down. But we was arguing, and I was like, yeah, I was put here to help others, or I want to help others the way others have helped me throughout my life, because I was helped by people that did not have to take the time out of their life or the resources to help me, and they did. And I was very grateful for that, so I wanted to return that favor to someone else in the universe. Anyway, so that's what I told him my purpose was, and he was like, oh, you don't know your purpose. I'll tell you your purpose. I'm your God. Sir, you're a cable guy that roommates with someone else. You're not my God. But that's the type of mindset and delusional type ways that they be having women under, that they have like regular jobs and barely making it themselves, but they'll convince you or try to convince you that they are the man. Okay, that was one. Now the actual pseudo cult leader, he caught me. Okay, he caught me when I needed somewhere to stay because my roommates were stripping, and then he also caught me when I needed some help with my car. And not only did I need my car fixed at the time, like I said, he kept bull crapping on fixing it to keep me stationary, but my tags had ran out. So or was it my inspection sticker? So it was one or the other, and I was like freaking out, like, oh my God, I don't have no money to get the inspection sticker. He was like, oh, don't worry about it, I'll handle it for you. You know how he handled it for me? Okay, I later found out, like maybe 9 months later when I went to leave him, how he handled it for me, because I ended up emailing a friend who sent me some money so I could get away from the situation, because I had no money while I was in town, because I stopped, I couldn't find a job up there where I was at, and I had stopped hustling, I stopped party promoting and all of that stuff, so I really was running low on money. Anyways, so I had a friend send me some money, and I went to go get a hotel room to get away from him so I can gather my thoughts on where I was gonna go, because I actually had nowhere to go other than to say I was going back home, but I had no real family to go back home to, because it seemed like my real family was tripping on my situation as if, oh, I'm going crazy. No, I know exactly the situation I was in. I wasn't going crazy. They just didn't want to believe that situation was happening to me, or they wanted to patty cake around it, like as if I was just going to succumb to the situation I was in. Okay, so long story short, everything on my car was wrong. So the parking lot I pulled into, the cops are always there, and the cops ended up running my tags, and before I could get to my room, the cops had pulled me over, I ended up getting tickets for everything on my car, and then he showed up trying to do some sovereign citizenship thing that did not work. But I'll tell you more on part 2. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back.